When people talk about Kundalini, they often talk about energy, chakras, powers, visions, but they rarely talk honestly about karma. And without understanding karma, Kundalini activation can become confusing, frightening, or dangerously romanticized. Because Kundalini does not just give you energy. It reveals you to yourself. It rises through the layers of your karma, your patterns, your wounds, your past choices, your impressions, and how that plays out can shape your entire awakening journey. Karma at its simplest is not some cosmic punishment list. It is the accumulation of tendencies, imprints, unresolved emotions, beliefs, and actions, this life and, according to many traditions, other lives, that shape how you see, react, desire, fear, and choose. It's like the emotional and energetic memory your system carries. Before Kundalini awakens, much of this runs quietly in the background. You think this is just how I am without seeing the machinery underneath. When Kundalini begins to activate, that life force doesn't politely avoid your baggage, it passes through it. That's where things become intense. For some, Kundalini activation feels blissful at first. Light, expansion, love, unity. But as the energy moves deeper, it starts hitting karmic knots. Unresolved grief, guilt, shame, fear, attachment, resentment, ego structures built for survival. These knots can surface as mood swings, triggers, strange dreams, relationship conflicts, identity crises, body discomfort, or sudden shifts in what you can no longer tolerate. It's not that Kundalini is causing all your problems. It's exposing what was already there. The role of karma here is like the shape of a pipe through which water flows. If the pipe is twisted, blocked, or rusted, the water will create friction, pressure, even cracks. The energy is not wrong. The structure needs attention. This is why two people can do similar practices, but have very different Kundalini experiences. One moves gradually with manageable emotional waves. Another feels like their life is burning down from the inside. It's not about who is more spiritual. It's about different karmic configurations, where there is more unresolved pain, rigidity, or deception towards self or others. Kundalini activation can be more confrontational. Where there has been more conscious living, honesty, kindness, self-reflection, responsibility, the energy has a cleaner channel to rise. So if you're comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel, stop. You're not failing. You're meeting your material. The beautiful and uncomfortable truth is this. Kundalini is one of the most compassionate forces when it comes to karma. Not because it ignores it, but because it refuses to let you hide from it. It brings your patterns to the surface so they can be seen, felt, and over time released or transformed. That argument that keeps repeating, that relationship that no longer fits, that job that crushes your soul, that addiction you can't numb with anymore. These are not random collapses. Often they are karmic structures cracking under the pressure of rising awareness. Kundalini does not just ask, how high can your energy go? It also asks, how honest can you be? How clean can your heart become? How aligned can your choices be with truth? This is where responsibility comes in. You cannot separate Kundalini from karma and then expect a smooth ride. If you chase powers, vision, shortcuts, instant activation while ignoring how you lie, manipulate, avoid, harm yourself or others, you are asking intense energy to move through a field full of landmines. A sincere path of Kundalini activation naturally includes karmic work. Apologizing when needed, correcting harmful patterns, facing your shadow, owning your part instead of blaming everyone, letting go of what you know is not right for your soul. Every act of integrity creates more space for the energy to move safely. At the same time, it's important not to weaponize karma against yourself. If your awakening is rough, it doesn't mean I must be a terrible person or I'm being punished. Drop that. A hard process can also mean you are ready for deeper cleansing. It means life trusts you with bigger work. Sometimes the people going through the fiercest inner storms are the ones carrying the most depth, sensitivity, and potential. Karma is not here to humiliate you. It's here to be metabolized. Kundalini just turns the lights on. If this gave you clarity or a bit of relief, don't just scroll away. Hit like so this message reaches other seekers who are scared of their own process. Subscribe if you want grounded, heart-centered talks on Kundalini, karma, and real spiritual growth without drama or fake promises. Comment below. I choose conscious karma and conscious energy if you're ready to walk this path with responsibility instead of fear.